What's good, y'all? It's your boy Tawasi Clark back with another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna break down what I take on every single shoot with me, every single time. We're gonna go inside of my case. Let's get into it. First, I shoot photography, I shoot videography, I shoot cinematography. There's a plethora of things that I shoot all the time, and everything that I basically carry on every shoot is right here inside of this case. In front of me, I have the Nanuk 935 case. Now, a lot of people may say, yo, they want to get some book bags or they want to get a camera bag or something like that. I try to stay away from camera bags because I'm a little bit older, so I like to roll wherever I go. Because when you're a baller, you just keep rolling. But I got the 935 case. I do have two Pelican cases, but since I got this Nanuk case, I'm leaning more towards doing Nanuk cases because they give you more bang for your buck, and the dividers it comes with is better than the Pelican dividers. And you get it for a little bit cheaper, so I love this Nanuk 935 case. Let's crack it open and see what's inside. So boom. What I was talking about is the dividers on the inside. The dividers on the inside make a really, really good imprint, and it's good to organize all your gear. If I had a Pelican case, I would have had to chop all this stuff out or pay an extra $200 to $300 just to get the dividers. It comes with the top part and it's really robust and really compact, and I have so much things in here that I carry every single day. But let's really get into what's inside of here. So we're gonna start at the beginning with everybody's favorite, the camera bodies. As I said before, I shoot photography and videography, so you guessed it. I have right here Sony A7 IV, the best hybrid camera that you could get on the market. I love this camera so much. I shoot all of my stills with it. I even shoot video with it on the fly. I vlog with it sometimes, but this camera is legit, and I carry it on every shoot with me. Even if I'm doing video, I like to leave it as a backup because it's a solid video camera. My next camera body is right here, the Sony FX3. When it comes to cinema cameras, this camera is probably the best camera for your budget. It's kind of expensive, but I keep this camera with me everywhere I go. I vlog with it, I shoot professional videos, I shoot interviews. It gives you a great image on the fly, and it's an amazing, amazing camera. If you're in the market for a full frame cinema camera that's not gonna break the bank, this is the camera you get right here. Next, we gonna go to lenses because that's everybody's second favorite after the camera body. Right here, I have my trusty 24 to 70 millimeter 2.8 G Master. This lens costs a pretty penny, but 90% of the things I shoot when it comes to video, I shoot with this lens. This lens comes with me on every shoot, and the focal lengths, I've done videos about this lens already, but being able to have that versatility to go wide angle at 24 or punch in at 70 millimeters, whether you're on the FX3 or the A7IV, is a real good caveat, and it's great to have, and it saves your life. My second lens that I have, I really don't use this lens, but it's a good lens to have, is my 16 to 35 millimeter 2.8 G Master. Y'all gonna hear me say G Master a lot because I'm fancy and I like expensive things. So this is a version 1. The difference between this and a version 2, like I said, would be the clickable aperture. There's no clickable aperture on this thing. It's kind of heavy, but the real reason I don't use it, I don't see myself going to 60 millimeters a lot. If I have a group shot or if I have a very wide shot that I'm trying to get, then I throw this on, but I kind of call this a real specialty lens, and especially that it's very heavy. I ain't trying to put it on my camera because I'm not trying to mess up my wrist, but I bangs with this lens a lot, and if you need it in a pinch, it'll save you a lot of money. So you can get this lens. Now to my favorite lens in my kit. I've had this lens for maybe 3-4 months now, and a lot of my photography that I've been shooting with it has been with this lens. I've done some sports photography as well, and I'm not gonna hold y'all. This is the 70 to 200 F2.8 G Master again. I like good stuff, but it's a version 2. This lens is light, it's very robust, like I could toss it around if I want to, and I love it. It gets you a nice, crispy, sharp image, and it compresses your image and makes everything look really good. Whether you're shooting sports, documentary, any type of work that you're shooting, everyone should have a 24 to 70. A cheaper option would be a Sigma 70 to 200, or if you're shooting Canon, like there's a bunch of third-party options, but this is expensive, but I love it because it gives you results. And if you take your work seriously, you want to get these results. So this is something I carry everywhere I go. As we come to the front of the kit, you have your regular chargers. I keep 2 chargers for my batteries. You know, I keep a ton of batteries. I also have some mics. There's some Sony mics. These are more professional grade wireless mics. It's expensive, but I trust it. I also use the Rode Wireless Go 2s, but those have been giving me some trouble, so now I've been switching to that new DJI mic. That joint is fire, but it's a review coming on that one real soon. But I got a bunch of batteries, chargers. I also have my top handle for my FX3 for my audio. I don't have any shotgun mics at the moment, but in the future, as I do more run and gun documentary work, I do plan to get a shotgun mic, but in the meantime, my setups are good enough. Make sure you have multiple batteries. These are the good Sony batteries. I forgot what you call them, but they come with your cameras. You should get them. Don't invest in cheap batteries because you don't want your batteries dying fast on you. These batteries perform better than Blackmagic batteries, I feel like, because you know if you shoot Blackmagic, your battery is dying in about 10 minutes. These, you can get a good hour or so out of each battery. I got about 7 of these batteries, so you do the math. Something I feel is very important if you do video is a monitor. I have right here the Atomos Shinobi 5-inch monitor. Please pardon the handprints on it because it's a touchscreen, so I touch it up a lot. I should clean it, but I ain't tripping. I'm a nasty guy. I go for this monitor because Atomos makes some really quality stuff. I used to have a Fieldworld monitor before I got Atomos, but the price of these monitors for what you get false colors, you get a really bright monitor that you can see in the sun. It may not be as bright as a small HD monitor, but for 300 bucks, you can't go wrong with this thing. And I have the small rig cage on top of it because you have to protect your monitors. If I drop this thing and it breaks, I'm gonna cry. So the cage also gives you extra mounting points so you can mount it anywhere you wanna mount it, but it just gives you that versatile flex and it looks good on your camera. Like if you're not shooting with an external monitor, you're not making no bread and it don't look good. If you want to be compact, yeah, you don't need a monitor, but force colors is something that you should always have on your camera, and this monitor has it all intact. And what can I say? I'm blind, I can't really see, so having a 5-inch monitor, it works for me. Now, the special caveat to this camera case, something that I cannot travel without, and y'all probably not gonna guess it, is right here. It's a Tiffen variable ND filter. It has, I think it's about 5 stops on this. You go check it out, I'm not even sure, but you need an ND filter when you're shooting outside, whether you're doing photography or you're doing videography. When you're outside in that hot sun, and the sun is bright and it's harsh, this will save you in a pinch. If you're trying to expose for your windows or your subject or things like that, you need an ND filter. This is something that I carry with me every single shoot. I might not use it all the time because it doesn't fit on my 70-200, but it fits on my 16-35 and on my 24-70. So it's a very good investment. It's not expensive, but people, don't sell yourself short. Get you an ND filter, it'll save your life and you'll thank me in the long run. That ends what's in my camera case video. If you got any questions about the gear I have or some recommendations, some more budget-friendly recommendations, hit me in the comments and let me know what you're thinking and what you're trying to get. In the meantime, stay cool, and I'm gonna catch you on the next one.